guys, so I'm going to be doing a little different video today. I'm going to show you how to drive basically any different kind of train in Train Simulator 5. Now, I know Train Simulator 6 has come out now. It was about 5-ish days ago. However, to be completely honest, I didn't really want to. Yeah, I know it has the Voyager in there, and it's going to be extremely expensive. It's going to be well over £100. Like Train Simulator 5 Special Edition down here. Okay, so let's go Steam first. So if we go choose a route, we'll do the Peak Forest Railway, because the Peak Forest is a nice one. I have 3 Steam trains here. I think we'll do the LMS Jubilee. Let's go Manchester Central to London St Pancras. I will just go to the next station and stop there, because otherwise this video is going to be incredibly long. Bear with me here, because this does take a while. And for some reason YouTube is playing up today, so it won't let me cut the videos or edit them, so I'm going to have to do this all in one shot. If you want to skip this part, then go ahead. Okay, there we go. So, glitching out quite a bit. Right, there we go. Okay. So here we are at Manchester, I believe. Okay. So here is our steam train. We have got Hardy. So here we are. Let's unlock the doors first. And we'll go into the driver's cab. So, this is the cab of a steam train. First we need to open these, otherwise this guy can't really get the coal out, can he? Put the lamp on, because why not? And then put the reverser into 75% forwards. So we have the large ejector, which is this one, and the small ejector, which is this one. This is the sander. These are the gauge glass isolating cocks. The whistle's up here. And this is brake. So that's off, and then that's on. This is our regulator. So we open this to move. We have, the game won't actually let us use these, unfortunately. So, I mean, these golden ones here, so unfortunately we can't use them. But they would be injectors. We also have the blower here. The blower, it blows the fire. So you know when you have like a wood fire at home or something, or a bonfire, you blow on it to get it going. That's what this does. So it uses the steam pressure from the boiler to do that. Okay, so we can lock the doors to get going now. Okay, now we can take the brakes off. We can open the large ejector, blow the whistle. Okay, and then apply the regulator a little bit. Now, if you put full throttle on, as you can see, it wheel slips. So you don't want to put full throttle on at once. You only want to put a little bit on. However, if you use the Fowler 4F with nothing on it, just itself, without any carriages or any freight or anything, if you put it on 100 when you're going either downhill or just on a level ground, it will probably be okay, because it is only a small locomotive. So once we get to Matlock Bath, or Matlock Platform 1, which is 2.1 miles away, we'll move on to our next train, which will be diesel. I am only doing UK trains because, you know, I live in the UK, so. Some more headlights on the front of here. We've got one up there. One there. I'll take that off. I'm just going to the back of the train and put the tail lamp on. Okay. Oh, it's already got one. Nice. Okay. Change the reverser down to about 45% now. Just take the regulator off. Blower is on fire, obviously. The fireman's controls are all over there. So the fireman has a whistle as well. He has the gauge isolators and he can use the blower for the fire. Also, by the way, if you look at a train inside a steam train and wonder what this flask is, so what the drivers of the train do, they use the heat from the fire to keep the flask of tea warm. That is what that is, seriously. The reason I love this train is because you have quite a good view out of the windscreen. Or should I just say window? I do love this train. I love the colour of it. It's starting to slow down now. So the regulator is closed. Once we get to this next station, we'll stop and go onto another route. Like I said before, the wait between when I'm switching different maps, if I were you, I would seriously skip that bit. Because it does take quite a while. My apologies for the error, by the way. We can now be starting to slow down, so I've just turned the regulator off and using the brakes. Now I play Train Simulator on PlayStation, specifically PS4, so I don't really know the controls for any other consoles, so yeah. We want to aim to be at about 15 to 20 miles an hour when you get to the end of the platform. So it should be doing about 8 miles an hour-ish now. So now we can pop the brake on, and that should do. So yeah, that is how to drive a steam train in Train Simulator 5. Anyway, let's move on to diesel now. So we'll go onto the options and return to the main menu. Like I said before, you can skip this bit. I would highly recommend doing that. So let's go on to our diesels now. I don't know whether we should do an actual diesel locomotive or do like a DMU. I think we'll do both. We'll do DMU. I think we should go Northern Trans-Pennine Line or Tees Valley Line. I think Tees Valley Line. We'll do the 101 as the DMU because that one's quite hard to drive. Right. Let's do the 37. Okay. Actually, we'll go on to Northern Trans-Pennine and we'll do class 45. Okay. Manchester Victoria. Well, Leeds to Manchester Victoria. Okay. Now, I know this will be going straight from Leeds to Manchester Victoria, presumably non-stop, but I am going to stop at the next station even if it doesn't want me to, because, you know, otherwise this video is going to be really, really long. I don't really want that, so. Like I say all the time, I know I've said this more than 5 times now. Well, maybe not. You can skip this bit. I would recommend that you do. Okay, there we go. So, here we are. This is the first train I ever drove, by the way. Just saying. Okay, so we can unlock the door. Got plus 40 there. So, 47. And another 45. I can't be the only one that when I play Train Simulator, I like to see what all the trains are around me. I can't be the only one that does that. So just loading our passengers up here while we get the train set up. So we're going to go in here and turn the headlights on and cab light and the nose light on. And just flick the engine room light on, just all the lights. So then we take this down to running, put the straight brake on, put the master key in, well, turn it on, and put the reverser into forward. Now we can lock the doors, take the straight brake off, do the horn, and put the throttle on. Quite a long train here. Just wonder if it's got a tail light on the back. It should do. I do love class 40. Yeah, tail light. Yes, it has got one. Okay, that's good. So, the speed here is about 10 miles an hour, as you can see down there on the HUD. If you guys know what HUD stands for, please tell me, because I have no idea. I just know it's that like speedometer thing in the corner. There's a class 101. We'll be driving that after we've done 45. remember to say hi when you go past the train. Speed should change in a minute. I will probably do a separate video on how to start the engines, apart from the steam train obviously. It's how to start the diesel engines for these trains. Oh, there's another 45, I think. Yes. I wonder if he's got a tail light on. Where's his guard's carriage? Or is it on the front? Right, we can speed up now. Yeah, he has got a tail light on. Cool. It's okay, we can do 1,600 yards. Where is the next station? I think I'm just going to stop here. Yeah, I'm just going to go. Okay, so we'll do the DMU next, aka Class 101. Just wait for it to load. Okay, there we go. So, can now go in here, choose a route. We'll do the Tees Valley line this time. And timetable. and then class 101. Two car, I think. Middlesbrough to Darlington, that'll do. Hang on, what time is it? 3 o'clock. This is all stations one, so it should be pretty quick to get to the next station. We shall be stopping and moving on to the electric train, which is the final one in this video, unfortunately. The Willows. I also wanted to do one more thing before we end. Sorry, I was going to do a speed test on. What was I going to do again? Sorry, I was going to do not a speed test. Already done a speed test. I'll just tell you at the end of the video. Anyway, right. So, before we do anything, we need to pop this key in. Basically, the master key of the password. Okay, we can now open the doors. Brilliant. And then while those passengers are getting on, we can set up the cab. So we take the brake off. Sorry, I forgot this thing only has one brake. One main brake. Just apply a little bit of brake. Well, put it on lap for now. Put the reverser into forward, and this is the gear selector, and then the throttle is here. So, it's basically like driving a car. So, we can now take the brake off and lock the doors. So, first of all, now we put this in here. Sorry. We can pop the gear selector in first gear and apply a little bit of throttle. Okay, now that we're out there and we're doing first gear's max speed, we can take the throttle off fully, change the gear selector into second, and put the throttle back on. Second should be good, should be a good gear now because we can only do 25 miles an hour, and second will take us up to about 30 maybe. Start to speed up now because the speed limit has gone up. Like I said, second gear has taken us to 30 miles an hour. So we can now take the throttle off and put the gear selector to 3 and put the throttle back on. A little 2 and 1. Also, I forgot to put the headlights on, so we need to flick the switches up. So switch number 1 and switch number 2 up. Okay, so we're doing about third gear's max speed, which is 44 miles an hour, which should be good for now, I think, actually, because the max speed we can do is 45 currently anyway. Okay, so the speed's gone up now. So like before, you can take the throttle off and put it into 4th gear, which is the last gear. If you turn it any further than 4th, you get back into neutral. May overshoot the platform here. Where is the platform? Is it that? Oh, it's there. Okay. Wrong gear for this. I'll put it in first. Maybe I didn't overshoot the platform. Good. How about that for a perfect stop, eh? Right. So we can now put the the gear selector into neutral, which has calmed the engine down a little bit. So yeah, that's how to drive the Class 101, aka BMW. So we can now go back to the main menu and do the last train, which is the electric. Okay, so I think we'll go on the West Coast main line because it's one of my favourite routes on the game anyway. Okay, well I think we'll do... It's a tough decision. I like the Pendolino, however, it doesn't stop at many stations. It's more of like a one place to another train. This is the Class 350 kind of, it does station stopping, so I think we'll go to 350 because it'll be shorter so we can get on to the last thing that we're going to do. Milton Keynes to London Euston. That's at 5 o'clock in the morning, don't do that. London Euston to Crewe, I think that'll do. One day driver. one's taking unreasonably long. Any time now, please. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to skip this one on your screen, but skip this part of the video. There we go, finally. Okay. So, we are in, glitching, Milton Keynes. How long is our train? Oh wow, very long. Okay, Pendolino next to us. And another Pendolino. Lots of Pendolinos here. Oh, glitching again. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, okay, right. So we can go inside the cab now. God, it's so glitchy. Why is it so glitchy? Pop the reverser in neutral and open the doors. Okay, doors are opened. So we can now pop the cab and equipment lights on. Put the headlights to daylight. We can also pop the cab light. Why is it so glitchy? Okay, I'm going to put the cab light on in case we go into a tunnel or something. Got quite a while to wait now. It's going a bit quick. Very quick. Anyway. Just waiting. How can the train pass through the station when there's buffers at the end of the station? That's what the announcement just said. How can the trains pass through? There's just a buffer there. If they try and pass through at high speeds, like the announcement said, they're just going to hit the buffer. That's weird. Okay. Right, we can shut the doors now. So we have to stop at 44 miles. Right, okay. So I can pop the reverser into forward and get going. You will take the horn. And then we can go. I love the iconic in this train. I find it quite strange that once you get past 20 miles an hour in this train, the horn changes. This is a very long train. Is it one whole unit? No. Oh, come on. Oh. No. Oh, I hate when that happens. Anyway. I'll have to make another video on the thing I was going to do, unfortunately. Oh no. Okay, I'll make another video on the extra thing I was going to do. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.